Previously on Our Curious Georgia. We've been living in DANANG for over a year. Why did we choose DANANG? Because when Jazz and I came here first, we knew nobody. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's do it, man.
And Forbes actually listed Mike Beach, which is the beach that we're actually here,
Yeah.
as one of the 6 most beautiful beaches in the world. So I figured, but DANANG is kind of like one of those sleeping giants.
Can foreigners buy property in DANANG?
Well, I think it's definitely cheaper than Saigon and Hanoi. You can rent an apartment for as low as...
What requirements would they need for renting? Okay, good afternoon guys. It's Thursday here in DANANG. I guess we'll call this part 2 of the rental properties or living in DANANG kind of series. I'm sitting right now in a place called Holiday Beach, which is, if you remember in the last video when I was speaking with Ty, we talked about an area called Antung. There's another expat zone along the beach. That's where I'm at right now. It's nice. It's kind of like a beach bar, beach restaurant, more westernized, kind of upscale. Across the street is Holiday Hotel or Holiday Beach Club that's being built. And then you park your bikes and you sort of walk under the street, and then there's a subway kind of area, they call it a subway. And then it allows you to walk underneath the road onto this side, which I've never actually really sat here before, but I just thought that this would be a nice backdrop. But before we go into the video, I just want to give a quick mention to the Vietnamese team that had a huge victory match the other night, and the town was alive, the whole country was alive. But I got like a little snippet of video I want to show you guys. This is the action on the street outside of my school right now while I'm trying to test the students. Trying to keep them not distracted from this, it's impossible. I want to be like, screw the test, let's go join them. Congratulations guys, you have a big match coming up on Saturday, so let's hope for a win. Okay, so let's get right into this. So if you remember the last video we put out, I sat down with a good friend of mine, a respected gentleman in the real estate game here in the city, and we hashed out the cost of living here, why DANANG is such a livable city, and tips on rental properties. If you haven't watched it and you're thinking of maybe giving yourself a big move in your life, maybe you should give it a look. But today's video, I'm actually going to take you out in the streets and show you kind of what the properties look like themselves, kind of take you like a virtual tour. So the first one I'm going to show you is the very first apartment we ever rented here in DANANG, which is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment that has an ocean view from the kitchen window. And the best part about this place was the location. It's like a 3.5-minute walk to the beach. This is what you call a serviced apartment, so it means it's furnished and it's move-in ready. Also includes cable, Wi-Fi, and a cleaning lady. Rent here was $380 US per month, which included water, and water is included in almost all dwellings here 99% of the time. The only extras on top were gas for the stove, which lasts us maybe 2 months, and electricity. And now that we've experienced all the seasons in DANANG, definitely there's a difference in our electricity bills in the rainy season months, so now they've dropped considerably. They're like 20 bucks a month, give or take. We haven't touched our air conditioning in 3 months. In the summer months, they're closer to $80 a month because the AC is pumping all the time. So next up is our current apartment, which is in the same complex, just 1 level below. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom place, which is about 60 square meters, and the cost per month is $450 US, all included. When we first moved in, our landlord just asked for 1 month up front and month to month from then on. We never left this complex. We just fell in love with this family that owns it. They're really accommodating. When Jazz and I first moved in, we told them that we needed really strong Wi-Fi. Their already custom Wi-Fi wasn't up to par, so they installed their own router into our room for us, which boosted everything up. No complaints, this place was great. So the next one I'm going to talk about is actually still in the Santra district, which is, I think the first 4 locations I'm talking about are in Santra district. It's just closer to the mountain, still in a quiet neighborhood. But when I say that, keep in mind, DANANG is booming, so there's a lot of construction here. That would probably be the only complaint that we have. I mean, that's everywhere, but it is noticeable, especially where we are, even in this area right now. Antung is a construction site. Every street you walk down, it's just something you have to live with. Even out all of our windows, out our living room window, out our kitchen window, we've got 2 new buildings being built, and they're going at it 7 in the morning, but it's life here. And when you forget to set your alarm in the morning, you get a new wake-up call. This is outside of our spare bedroom. I can't even open this window right now because they've got their scaffolding up. But this place I checked out was brand new. We're still during the building phase, and it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $550 US per month. Very simple layout with a kitchen in the middle. And this particular complex also came with a rooftop terrace, so does ours. It's just like an area of patio furniture, kind of like a nice spot to sit at night. Sometimes they have barbecue, sometimes there's laundry facilities up there if you don't have them in your units. So that's it for the apartments. I did have a few more studios, but I can't seem to find the footage. From here on in is just the housing now. So this one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house located not far from the last apartment I just mentioned, about a 2-minute walk to the beach still. Entering into the house, it has a nice little courtyard out front with quite the open concept inside. There's a 1-bedroom upstairs and 1 downstairs, which is quite common in homes here. And as you head up the stairs, which is definitely not Georgia friendly, you find an office space overlooking the family room. Then bedroom number 2, and finally the back is the laundry room and a 2nd bathroom. So this house was asking for a 6-month contract and asking $450 per month, which included everything: water, Wi-Fi cable, just again the electricity is separate. Also with cleaning, with a lot of these service apartments comes a cleaning lady once per week, which is what ours is. But if you get a house, most times there's no cleaning lady involved. Cleaning lady, I shouldn't say it, cleaning service, sorry. You just have to source that yourself. So I think they're about 50 to 75,000 dong per hour. Maybe a house like that might take 1 or 2 hours if that's what you wanted to do, or just clean it yourself. So this next house is probably one of my favorites, which is only like a block or 2 away from where we are living right now. This is a typical Vietnamese subdivision. House on house. So you just go down this street, turn right. We got a little market here. There's a laundry service. And this is the house here. This house was newly renovated inside and comes with all the fixings. It too has a very open concept with a nice skylight for some natural lighting. Similar to the other houses, the kitchen is in the back of the house, and as you make your way up the stairs, you will come to your first bedroom, which also has an ensuite bathroom with your typical Vietnamese style all-in-one shower. Then you head up the stairs to an area, perhaps an office or bonus room, as well as a 3rd bathroom and the 2nd bedroom with a small balcony overlooking the street. And the 3rd and final level has your washing area and a rooftop terrace for whatever you wish. And this house is also asking for a 6-month contract for $550 a month. I think that's a steal. And the next house is a little bit closer to the Han River, kind of near the Dragon Bridge, or the head of it. This house again has your typical Vietnamese style architecture, level upon level. And this has a small gated courtyard or parking area as you enter. And once you walk in the house, you have the living room and kitchen all in one. Again, like the others, very open concept with rather high ceilings, very modern kitchen with flat top stove and bar style seating. And behind the kitchen on the 1st level is the bathroom with a small garden area. Now as you head up the stairs to the 1st level, you'll find bedroom number 1 with an ensuite bathroom and rather large wardrobe. Across the hall was bedroom number 2, which unfortunately at the time was occupied by an Airbnb guest, so I couldn't video it. The next level had bedroom number 3, which was literally a replica of the one below without the ensuite. Just outside was the bathroom, and beside that was bedroom number 4. Not much going on in this one, unfortunately, with no natural light. Then down the hall you have a bonus area and a rather large balcony looking at Santra Mountain. And the top level is more or less a storage area or laundry room with 2 rooftop terraces on either side. So lots of room in this one for maybe a large family or a shared rental house for some friends. So this was a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom house with 2 ensuite and 2 shared. I think they also advertise this on Airbnb, so you could find it. I'll actually put the link below. I think they go for like $60 a night. I'm not 100% sure though. So the last house I'm going to talk about, maybe a bit unrealistic for most coming out here. It's not in most people's budgets, but I just wanted to give you an idea of high-end living, or if someone has a 5-star taste, that they do have these areas or suburbs around. Good morning, we just arrived to a spot called Euro Village. This is more like a gated community, kind of a ritzy area, right near the Han River. That's the head of the Dragon Bridge over there. So pretty nice spot in the city, and we're gonna go check out a villa inside. I made an appointment to check out this gated community not far from the previous house, right on the Han River, just south of the Dragon Bridge. Okay, here we are at villa number 18. So as you enter the gate out front, you will notice a bit of a yard, which is hard to find here actually, and the wraparound balcony with a little pond on the side. And as you step down to the lower level, there's a kitchen with wraparound doors to slide open to what I call a lane pool. I guess that's wishful thinking. The kitchen comes with modern appliances and an island in the middle. And as you exit out the kitchen, you have the first bathroom with a more Western style shower, that kind of sectioned off look. Down the hallway is the lower level bedroom, and just behind it is the laundry area. Now the main level has a large living room, again with wraparound doors, and like I said, this house comes as is. Up the main stairs you come to your second bedroom with ensuite bathroom and balcony just overlooking the street. And just outside this bedroom is a garden area for the plant enthusiast. And standing outside here, you get an idea how close you are to your neighbors and how much of a view you really get of the Han River and Dragon Bridge. So up to the next level is the master bedroom, which again is very spacious with a balcony out front. Also has an ensuite bathroom, and wait for it, a tub. Wow, you don't see those too often around here. And loads of closet space. Now the top and final level has another one of those split bathrooms with a separate toilet and shower. I'm not really sure what that's all about. But across the hall is the fourth bedroom, which is pretty basic with a desk. So this house is also a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. The owner I spoke to was asking for $2,200 a month. But again, not on your backpacker budget, but maybe compared to home, you can see what you can get for that price. Just food for thought, right? And just something else to keep in mind too, Terry Parnell, you posed a good question that was actually talked about between Ty and I last video about long-term stay. Like hotels sometimes offer long-term stays at their residence. So if you didn't want the whole commitment with an apartment or a house or all the fixings that go with it, you just wanted like a hotel style place to live, they do offer that. Some of them you just have to go in and really negotiate with them or ask them what they offer. I can even put up a little clip right now of what Ty had to say about that.
But I would say pretty much anywhere near the Han River, there's always apartment available.
Right.
Even like hotel rooms would rent out their own unfilled room for foreigners at a discounted rate if you stay long.
Okay.
So you can rent something for a month, 2 months, or even weeks.
Right.
So all you got to do is really to walk into those hotels and say, do you have a room available?
Yeah.
And they'll basically say, give you an offer. Hey, this is what we charge daily. If you stay a month, 2 months, we'll give you a discount.
Is it like hotel/apartment?
Sure,
sort
yes.
of style? Okay.
So you'll see a lot of those in Da Nang. You'll see like apartments and hotels or vice versa.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is just go in and ask.
Yeah. So I think that's it, guys. There's not really much else I have. I hope that gave you a closer look at what properties are here, what they look like inside and out. I didn't even scrape the surface as far as what's out there. But yeah, I tried to show everything and accommodate all budgets from low end to high end. But if you did want more of a comprehensive look into rental properties or why just moving out to Da Nang or why it's such a livable city, I suggest maybe watching the last video with Ty and I. He gives you more of an extensive look at things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Da Nang mini-series of rental videos, and maybe it's helped your potential move out here to the city or to the country. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. For long anticipated wait.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh, there's even little dishes. Oh, and the flowers.
Yes.
And then the baby